President Trump saying today there has been, quote, tremendous progress in the 6-month-long trade war with China. But with the March 1st deadline to negotiate a new deal fast approaching, the president saying there are still lots of details to hammer out. The biggest hurdle, the president says he needs a face-to-face meeting with his Chinese counterpart, Xi Jinping. Watch.
When President Xi and I meet, we want to have it down so that we have certain points that we can discuss. And I would say agree to, but we're not quite at that stage yet. But all of these representatives and these representatives are coming to a conclusion, except for certain very important points. And we want to make it comprehensive. We want to make a deal that we can look at and be proud of for many years, not where we have to go back and renegotiate or we left things out.
No question this has been a bruising battle, and a deal is in the interest of both sides. But how can the U.S. end up winning? Joining me now is Chief Investment Officer of Kingsview Asset Management and a Fox News contributor, Scott Martin. Hey, Scott.
Guy, what's happening?
Okay, so you're in Chicago. I just want to talk quickly. Chicago winter got real this week. I spent 7 winters in Chicago. They were all pretty rough, but nothing like what you guys experienced the last couple days. What was your lowest temperature that you saw?
Oh, I don't know. I mean, man, it was in the high 20s below zero. I mean, which is on the car thermometer, which probably means it's even colder than that. Between the politics here, Guy, the Bears losing that ridiculous game to the Eagles in the playoffs, and now this winter, yeah, the double doink. I mean, it's been a bad run, man.
All right, so let's change topics from Chicago weather to this issue that we were just teasing here. The markets, I think, clearly want to see progress when it comes to this whole negotiation with China. Should the markets be bullish or bearish on actually getting a deal by March 1st?
You know, that's a really good question. You're good at this, I'll tell you. Here's what I think. You may have a future. I think the market should be bullish in the sense that something's going to get done, Guy. But I'm a little concerned in the sense that there's 28 days left. I mean, we're not even in a leap year, so there's not 29 in February before, we get this March 1st deadline. And there's still quite a bit to work out. I mean, China is still going to get away with their lying, their cheating, and their stealing. It's just to what degree, going forward. I mean, are they going to continue to blatantly steal IP and trade secrets from our American companies, or are they going to hide that? Or are they going to not do it and then maybe do it later and then we have to enforce it? So there's still a lot of other things here going on in the details that are coming out that, as Blake Berman's been covering in the last few days, that I think are still a long way from being ironed out.
Scott, from the Reds to the Greens, I know that AOC is teasing a Green New Deal that she's going to put in legislative text in the next couple of weeks. Are you stoked to see what she's got cooking?
No, I wouldn't eat anything that she put in front of me. Let me put it that way. You know what we're going to need, Guy? I mean, look, we're going to see the plan and see what it looks like. I do agree that there probably needs to be some addressing of some sort of greenhouse gas reduction, but to her point or to her degree, probably not. But if she continues to get more and more power, as it seems like she's getting, I think we'll be lucky if the world ends in 12 years.
Yeah, that 12 years comment was an interesting one, and I think
it's ridiculous.
As is always the case, the devil will be in the details, and the details will include how much will this cost and how on earth would we pay for it, which is something that perhaps she may not want to address aside from the rich. We know the rich, the rich, the rich. Scott, thank you for your time. And by the way, stay warm if you possibly can. I heard temperatures will hit up to 50 by the weekend, that's a swing like I've never seen before.
Hold me.
Oh, my gosh. Well, good luck, Scott. We appreciate your time. Scott Martin.